a summary, or a prediction. Okay? And this is how I'm going to judge it. Format. Okay? Title. Not too long. No period in the title. First line of the paragraph indented. Okay? Topic sentence. Not too general, not too specific. 6 to 10 sentences in length. Concluding sentence is either an opinion, a summary, or a prediction. And I will give you half a point for everyone that you get correct. And 1% for your spelling. Please don't be making any spelling mistakes. And 1% for your vocabulary. So just have a look at that, please, so that you understand. Okay, so here we go. It's Foxy time. Okay, so here we go. So okay students, I will now read Fantastic Mr. Fox, pages 33 to 36. And the quiz must be completed on the 20th of May between 11 a.m. to 12 p.m, 11:59 a.m. If it is not submitted to the LMS system before 12 p.m, you'll be marked absent. Good luck. I deliberately don't make this quiz difficult, okay? So I am genuinely trying to help you, okay? Guys, you know this quiz is not difficult, okay? Most of you, 95% of you get 10 points every week, okay? So I will now read Fantastic Mr. Fox, pages 33 to 36. And the quiz must be completed on the 20th of May 2020 between 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. If it is not submitted to the LMS system before 12 p.m, you'll be marked absent. Good luck. I deliberately don't make this quiz difficult. So have a look at that, please. Just keep it up. And please don't miss this quiz. I don't want you to. That's why I make it so easy. Okay, so I'm now going to read Fantastic Mr. Fox, pages 33. Oh, stiff today. I was jogging yesterday. Ugh. Fantastic Mr. Fox, pages 33, 36. Oh. The quiz must be completed on the 20th of May 2020. Between 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. if it is not submitted to the LMS system before 12 p.m. You will be marked absent. Good luck. I deliberately don't make this quiz difficult. Okay, so there you go. Let's just turn this to black so your focus is on me. Okay, so here we go. 33, 34, 35, 36. And if you're smart, you probably look where I've been circling for your answers. Okay, are we ready? So Paul. Soon they were crouching underneath yet another wooden floor. Mr. Fox grinned slyly, showing sharp white teeth. If I'm not mistaken, my dear Badger, he said, we are now underneath the farm which belongs to that nasty little pot-bellied dwarf Bums. We are in fact directly underneath the most interesting parts of the farm. Ducks and geese, cried the small foxes, licking their lips. Juicy, tender ducks and big fat geese. Exactly, said Mr. Fox. But how in the world can you know where we are, asked Badger. Mr. Fox grinned again, showing even more white teeth. Look, he said, I know my way around these farms blindfolded. For me, it's just as easy below ground as it is above it. He reached high and pushed up one wooden floorboard, then another. He poked his head through the gap. Yes, he shouted, jumping up in the room above. I've done it, I've done it, I've done it. I've hit it smack on the nose, right in the bullseye. Come on and look. Quickly, Badger and the three small foxes scrambled up after him. They stopped and stared. They stood and gaped. They were so overwhelmed that they couldn't speak. For what they now saw was a kind of fox's dream, a badger's dream, a paradise for hungry animals. This my dear old badger, proclaimed Mr. Fox, is Bunce's mighty storehouse. All his finest stuff is stored in here before he sends it off to market. Against all the four walls of the great room, stacked in cupboards and piled up shelves, reaching from floor to ceiling, were thousands and thousands of the finest and fattest ducks and geese, plucked and ready for roasting. And up above, dangling from the rafters, there must have been at least 100 smoked hams and 50 sides of bacon. Just feast your eyes on that, cried Mr. Fox, dancing up and down. What do you think of it, eh? Pretty good grub. Just feast your eyes on that. Suddenly, as though springs had been released in their legs, the three hungry small foxes and the ravenously hungry badger sprung forward to grab the luscious food. Stop, ordered Mr. Fox. This is my party, so I shall do the choosing. The others fell back, licking their chops. Mr. Fox began prowling around the storehouse, examining the glorious display with an expert eye. A thread of saliva slid down one side of the jaw and hung, suspended in midair, then snapped. We mustn't overdo it, he said. Mustn't give the game away. Mustn't let them know we've been up to. We must be neat and tidy and take just a few of the choicest morsels. So, to start with, we shall have 4 plump young ducks. He took them from the shelf. Oh, how lovely and fat they are. No wonder Bunce gets a special price for them in the market. All right, Badger, lend me a hand to get them down. You children can help us there. There we go. Goodness me, look at you, how your mouths are watering. And now, I think we had better have a few geese. 3 will be quite enough. We'll take the biggest. Oh my, you'll never see finer geese than these in a king's kitchen. Gently does it. That's the way. And what about a nice couple of nice smoked hams? I adore smoked ham. Don't you, Badger? Fetch me that step ladder, will you please? Mr. Fox climbed up the ladder and handed down 3 magnificent hams. And do you like bacon, Badger? I'm mad about bacon, cried Badger, dancing with excitement. Let's have a side of bacon, that big one up there. And carrots, Dad, said the smallest of the 3 small foxes. We must take some of these carrots. Don't be a twab, said Mr. Fox. You know we never eat things like that. It's not for us, Dad, it's for the rabbits. They only eat vegetables. My goodness me, you're right, cried Mr. Fox. What a thoughtful little fellow you are. Take 10 bunches of carrots. Soon all this lovely loot was lying in a nice heap upon the floor. The small foxes crouched close, their noses twitching, their eyes shining like stars. And now, said Mr. Fox, we shall have to borrow from our friend Bunce 2 of those useful push carts over in the corner. He and Badger fetched the push carts, and the ducks and the geese and the hams and the bacon were loaded onto them. Quickly, the push carts were lowered through the hole in the floor. The animals slid down afterwards. Back in the tunnel, Mr. Fox again pulled the floorboards. Very carefully. In place so that no one could see they had been moved. My darlings, he said, pointing to two of the three small foxes, take a cat each and run back as fast as you can to your mother. Give her my love and tell her we are having guests for dinner. The badgers, the moles, the rabbits and the weasels. Tell her it must be a truly great feast. And tell her the rest of us will be home as soon as we've done one more little job. Yes, Dad, right away, Dad, they answered, and they grabbed a trolley each and they went rushing off down the tunnel. Okay, students, thank you very much. Take care. I'm not as out of breath as I usually am. I've been jogging a bit more. So, thank you very much. Dan, you'll make you see me there. See you next week. Thank you.